Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This will be the first Speedpaint on my channel and I will be doing a voiceover for it. So if you don't want to listen to me speak, you can mute this video and play your own music in the background. So obviously, as you can tell in the video, I did do a sketch and then a final sketch before I started recording and then lining. And that's just because I take a long time when I'm sketching. So it's just a lot easier for me to record the lining and then the color process. So for me, it's the second week back at school, so I've been very busy with schoolwork and I haven't had a lot of time to work on the animatic, but I'll be talking more about that in the end card. So artist problem. I find it so difficult to draw hands. I know a lot of artists do, but in the piece I do really rectangular hands and I just think it's a stylistic choice because I can't draw anatomically correct hands. So when I was doing the line art for the forearm, it actually looks so weird, and you can see me point it out during the speed paint. It just looks really disfigured. Yeah, her left one looks really weird. So in the speed paint, I'm actually using a different coloring technique than I normally would, and you'll see that later in the video. But I'm basically coloring in the entire piece one color and then clipping a layer onto that layer and then coloring that layer, if that makes sense. And there were a bit of problems that came with that, and you'll see them in the speed paint very briefly. Like I had to add texture on a layer above a clipping layer that was clipped to the original coloring layer. It was really confusing. So you can see me lining the pants now, and during the speed paint I really liked the half and half type of pants, but now looking back on it, I'm not really sure how I feel about it anymore. I think I probably could have used different colors in the coloring process for the pants, or added more lines, maybe gave it some more texture, I don't know. Anyway, I keep zooming in and out just to see what it looks like zoomed out, and then zooming back in to do the liner and then the coloring. Sorry if you get annoyed by that. I know some people don't like speed paints that keep zooming in and out. Oh yay, coloring. I absolutely love coloring on digital art just because of the access to the different colors and shading and then filters and being able to swap the colors out. I just really like digital coloring. Anyway, you can see the different coloring technique that I'm trying to do for this piece, and to be honest, I think it worked out pretty decently. You can definitely see the more pale desaturated colors in the drawing and during the speed paint. I think it would be better to add more contrast to it, maybe some more saturated colors to really bring the drawing together. During the piece I decided that I really wanted a pop color, but I didn't really know how to do that, so I just added a yellow moon shaped necklace. I'm not sure if it worked. I think putting more yellow into the drawing would have helped it, but I don't really consider myself good at color theory, so I would have no idea. If you wanted to look at the piece yourself, I did upload it to Instagram and I will be uploading it to DeviantArt. Both links will be in the description if you wanted to check it out. So yeah, I'm coloring the jeans now, and I don't really have anything much to say on them, except for I did change the colors around a bit because I didn't really know what colors I wanted for the jeans in the first place, but it's fine. Also now, looking back on the drawing, I don't really like the back hair. I probably could have done something more with it, added more dimension or something. I don't know, don't attack me. I do like the fringe though. It gets a bit lost near the hand. I think the curve from the hair original point really fits the head shape. Yeah, you can see me figuring out that I wanted a pop color in there and then getting the yellow and putting it in the necklace. Yeah, so now I started to color the eye, but I came across a few problems doing that, and you'll see that later. And then I'm going to go into shading, which originally I picked a pretty bad color for, going for a more desaturated shade and then a more saturated warmer highlight, and I realized pretty quickly that I didn't like the shading color, so I just changed it to a more saturated warmer shade and then a more desaturated highlight. Oh, and during the piece I actually found out that I was using the wrong watercolor brush. The one that I was using was really a lot harsher, and the one that I'm used to is a lot softer and blends a lot easier. And you can see me realizing that when I start shading the stomach area. So while my past self is continuing to shade the drawing, I'll tell you what I'll be doing before the next animatic. And what I want to do is I want to do some more speed paints, and obviously I want to voice over them as well. So yeah, look out for more speed paints before the next animatic, which yes, I am working on. So back to the drawing. I actually really like shading, like specifically faces. I don't think I'm that good at shading, and I really want to improve on my shading skill. Like, I try to make my shading more dynamic by having either saturated or desaturated shadows, and then the opposite for highlights, which I think helps give the drawing more dimension. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for, dimension. Anyway, that's all I really wanted to say about the drawing. I will have some more information about the animatic in the end card if you wanted to stay to the end of the video and hear that. But thanks for listening to me talk this whole time. Enjoy the rest of the speed paint if you stay. Well, thanks for staying all the way to the end, card, and while you're here, I guess I'll just tell you what I'm going to be doing for my next animatic, and it's going to be about school hair rules. I'm just about to record the audio and the animatic will be done shortly. Anyway, thank you for watching my video, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in my next video, so see you later.